Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com. Today we're going to break down the all-new HJC RPHA 12 full-face helmet. Okay, the all-new RPHA 12 is a direct replacement for the RPHA 11 Pro. That was a great selling helmet. I've got two of them. I got a Captain America, I got a Spider-Man. I rode in both those helmets. I enjoyed them quite a bit, and they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. They retail from $479 for the solids that we're showing you here, up to $649 for some of your licensed graphics. HJC is famous for having some of the most kick-ass graphics out there. We're going to jump ahead just a little bit. A lot of value with this. They're including, just like they did before, the dark smoke shield with the clear shield and the pin lock lens. So it's a complete package when you get it. It adds a lot of value and it saves you from having to order that dark smoke screen down the road. Who is this helmet right for? This is going to be just a little bit tricky. It is currently only certified to the DOT standards here in the US. The helmet's already out in Europe. It's an ECE 2206 helmet over there. Clearly a good helmet. I've done some research, and as I understand it, there's going to be a new improved Snell standard coming, and this is kind of on the edge of that. They wanted to get the helmet out. So as we move forward into the next release of this helmet, my expectation is we're going to see this in a Snell version, but it's going to be the same helmet, right? This is all my opinion based on research that I've done. Just bear in mind, because for some people, that's important information, right? Who is it right for? Based on that, currently, realistically, primarily street riding, okay? If you go to race with this helmet and you show up and there's no ECE or Snell certification or FIM, a lot of orgs they're gonna turn that down. Track day companies may look at it differently. Research your local organization before you buy this and count on it being okay. And then remember, this is all going to change in the fall, and we'll probably just shoot another video just to make it easy. We already covered what's in the box, a lot of added value. I love that. Helmet fit. I measure 58 centimeters on the money with an intermediate oval head shape. Their size chart puts me into a medium. This thing fits great. It's super comfortable. It has a very reasonable on-off effort, which is something everybody loves. Still gives you that nice captured fit. Comparing this to its predecessor, the RPHA 11 Pro. The RPHA 11 Pro always ran just a touch to the big side, right? Not enough to really, oh, I'm normally a medium, I should order a small. It's not like that. It just, compared to other helmets of the same size in the same category, it ran a little bit looser. This one is not that way. I would say this is spot on, exactly where it needs to be, and it runs just a little bit tighter than its predecessor does. Once again, intermediate oval head shape. HJC really hit it out of the park with the fit. Weight, 3.3 pounds in a size medium on our shipping scale. Fully Bluetooth capable. You could take any one of the aftermarket universal fit communicators, Bluetooth devices, install it in this helmet. When I pull the interior out, we're going to show you the speaker pockets that are in there. They make it really easy to get it done. Ventilation. A very similar scheme to the RPHA 11 Pro. This is not one that I've yet ridden in. Perhaps later in the year I'll get an opportunity to do that. Intake vents are here in the chin. And this is going to be vents that come in through the chin bar, as well as ventilation up onto the shield for demisting purposes. Intake vent right here at the brow. Switchable vents on top of the crown. Got a good looking diffuser. Exhaust vents back here. Plenty of ventilation. I know the RPHA 11 did a great job. It flowed plenty of air. Shell construction. This is their premium fiberglass multi-fiber shell with full EPS, of course. Safety standards, we already talked about that. Right now it's DOT only. Moving forward with this same model, you're going to see it, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure this is correct, released in the Snell standard. Noise. This helmet flows a good amount of air. With any helmet that moves air, you can expect some level of noise. They've done things to help reduce that, like the contour on the shield to help break the wind up in that area. Having ridden in the RPHA 11 Pro, seeing that the ventilation scheme is very similar to the way that they've done it, and the shape of the helmet's pretty similar too. My expectations are this is going to be around that one, maybe a little bit better because they did a better job with the fit and it seals up a little bit better around the neck roll. I think the noise level is going to be right where it should be, which is very acceptable. Glasses compatibility. We're going to show you some B-roll here with this. This helmet accepts the glasses. They slide in and out. They ride in an appropriate place. They're going to work out just fine. For most people, that can vary, of course, with the style of glasses that you own. Okay, now let's cover the shield and the shield change. Multiple detents on the way up. If you want to ride with it in a cracked position, it does offer that. There is a shield lock all the way down here at the bottom. It is a spring-loaded latch. You can easily actuate that. Gloves on, raise the shield all the way up. To remove it, you're going to go ahead and pull forward on this trigger. It releases the shield. Do the same thing on the other side. Off the shield comes. This is a new one. You can see it's got like a triangular pivot that slides right into the latch. To reinstall, you get the helmet in the upward position. I put pressure on it, slid the triangle in. There's a little tab right here in this area. You want to make sure that goes into the channel, and as you put pressure on the triangle, it kind of pulls the thing back, allows that tab to drop in, and you're good to go. We're going to come over to the other side, dip in the back edge, push on the front. Anytime you do a shield change, before you go out and just ride in it, go ahead, raise and lower the shield a couple of times just to make sure both sides are in all the way. You don't have any issues when you're out on the road. To remove the interior, we're going to go ahead and start with removing the shield. This helmet ships complete with a chin curtain as well. It's already installed in the helmet. To remove the cheek pads, go ahead and slide your fingers in between the backing on the cheek pad and the EPS of the helmet. There's a snap at the front of the cheek pad, a snap at the top of the cheek pad, and then a snap at the rear of the cheek pad. Once you have each one of those disengaged, grab the cheek pad at the front, pull up, out, and then forward. You'll repeat that process on the other side. Get your 3 snaps. Grab the cheek pad, pull it out. Your chin curtain. Let's grab it here on an edge, pull it out, kind of walk it around like so. You do not have to leave that in when riding. Oftentimes, for just increased ventilation, I'm not so worried about noise. I always wear plugs. I'll typically just go ahead and pull them out. To remove the top pad, there are 2 snaps back here. Slide your finger or your thumb in between the backing of the top pad and the EPS. You're going to release the snap. To remove the liner here at the front in the brow, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. You got to kind of get in here and pull out on that tab a little bit and then pull back. Just kind of get your nail under there. There you go. A little bit of patience, out it comes. Good quality on the liner. You can see they've got holes that correspond with ventilation, right? It's all wide open in this area to promote airflow across the top of the helmet. The cheek pads look great. There will be optional sizes available to help tune the fit of the helmet. Quality of the chin curtain looks fantastic. These are also emergency release cheek pads. You just grab onto the red loop with your finger. Go ahead and pull it out. Inside the helmet, for Bluetooth, just go ahead and grab this little closeout panel. It's going to be one on both sides. There is a nice pocket that's molded right into the EPS. They've got a little channel there for the wires to really make installing the unit itself much easier. You can see that we've got a lot of channeling in the EPS to promote airflow through the helmet, increase the level of cooling. You can see the vents that are up here in the front. of the chin bar. It's going to flow air into this area. You know, like I said, I expect a solid amount of ventilation with this helmet. I think we covered this one pretty well. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself, and I'm always here to help you choose the right helmet for your next ride.